And there we go. Hi everyone, happy Sunday. Hope you're all having a fantastic day as usual. Welcome back to the farm. For the last time in a little while, we'll be back to the farm. But yes, so those of you who weren't around on Thursday, SnowRunner comes out next week, and we're going to be diving into that when it does, and doing probably a couple of weeks, I would say, of just kind of SnowRunner fun. But following that, we'll probably do maybe a bit of this and a bit of SnowRunner until Expeditions comes out, because that's coming out in March. So we have a busy time ahead of us. Now, where were we? What were we doing? Well, we were partway through the mega harvest on the farm here. We had 3 fields that needed harvesting. We had 33 up here. 33, which I have done in the interim. We started that one last time. I've finished it off now, although it still needs planting, I think, same as 43. 46 is the other one down here that we haven't done yet, so we'll be finishing that off today. And otherwise, just getting some stuff done. I have also harvested the alfalfa. That's all done in the silo. And as we speak, actually, I missed a bit. I'll have to go back and do that. As we speak, the worker is hard at work in our clover field over here, going back and forth. Now, he actually seems to be quite happy doing this field. He's done literally all of it. I did a section at the end over here to clear him a bit of space to turn around. As you can see, there's a bit there that he hasn't got to yet, but I did this little chunk at the end here. Otherwise, he's been very... Oh, he's now getting confused because he's down to... Oh. Yeah, okay. Thanks, worker. I think I'll just take over from you for now. Yes. Hey, Turtle! Nice to see you. How you doing? So yeah, this is nearly done, and then just start by finishing this off for the worker. I think it's too much for him. I'm pretty good. I've just gotten back from town, where we met up with some friends and had a nice meal. So yeah, very nice indeed. Went into the Lego store to inquire about my future purchase, only for Natalie to spot something she likes, in fact several things that she likes, and walk out with £160 worth of her own Lego. So she is currently happy as Larry, sitting in the other room putting so many... Yeah, she is happy as Larry at the moment, just sat in the other room putting together her Lego sets, which is lovely to see. She was absolutely giddy when she found them. Very, very happy indeed. So that was lovely to see. And yes, I will be getting my own Lego in the near future-ish. Actually, I've got to put my pre-order down. It doesn't come the set that I'm after, which I mentioned last Thursday. The Dune Ornithopter doesn't actually release until next Thursday, I think it is. I think it's the 1st. So yeah, got to wait a little while for that. But otherwise, that's going to be fun. And yeah. Otherwise, the day is going well. Yes, she got the dream set. Well, some of the dream sets, there's a million of them. She got like 3 of them. Really cool models. Definitely very her, I will say. Very her. Let's just finish this off as quick as possible so that we can get on to the rest of the stuff we have to do today. Out this way and then swing it back round. Ooh, skidding it round there. Probably not what you should be doing with one of these pieces of equipment, but hey ho. Right. That's that. Just grab these little bits that have been missed. Get that in one pass. Just can. Look at that. Beautiful. I love it when a header is just wide enough. Oh, it does make keeping in a straight line very important when that happens. There we go. Right. In other news here on the farm, guys, I've been checking out that straws pack, the straw pack thing. And I've definitely made some interesting discoveries, shall we say. Some very interesting discoveries regarding that pack and its overall usefulness, shall we say. So we'll take a look at that in a moment. What I will say is that it's a very maintenance heavy pack at the moment. I'm hoping that once people actually, get round to modding these pieces of equipment that have been added to the game, like now that there's like a new thing, now that you can make pellets, people are going to mod that. They're going to make mods that do the same thing as the pelletizer, but maybe make it slightly better, because let me tell you guys, it ain't simple by any means. I'll show you why in a moment. I think I've got probably the best kind of setup for it for now, but it still takes a long time. There we go. Dump that in here. Come over here and I'll show you what I've been up to. So, I've set it up here because I found that even with the New Holland pulling it, this was an extremely slow piece of machinery to pull around the field. And it also fills up incredibly quickly. It's only got a capacity of 9,000 litres, which may seem like a lot, especially when coupled with another thing that I found, in that the straw that you put into this piece of machinery is actually quartered in terms of volume. Like, you're taking all of the air out of it, basically. Compacting it down, pressing it into pellets. So obviously, you're not going to get as much volume out of it. So you put let's have a little test here. So currently we have 62,413, or 31%. 624. Let's remember that. We'll put a bale in, and I'll show you what I mean. There you go. Here we go. Put a bale in the shredder here. Here you go. Shred, 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 shred. And 62.4. Now these are big bales. They are 9,000 litres. So 624, we should go up to 633. I think. Hang on a second. It's wait. 623. Yeah, sorry. No, 62,000 should go up to 71,000, but it doesn't. It only goes up to 64. So it's like you get about quarter, maybe slightly more than a quarter. Just turn that off for now. Give me 1 second here, guys. There we go. I had to turn engine auto start off because this needs to be running in order to run the machinery. But yeah, you only actually get about a quarter of the volume in terms of. There we go. You only get about a quarter of the volume out if you pelletize it, but seemingly if you put it back into like a TMR mixer or into a animal pen, it bulks back out again. So you get the same original volume that you had. So it's like easier to store, I guess. So yeah, I don't know how well the pellets sell in relation to just straw. Like if you were to just sell straw, how much would you get? How much would you get if you just sold straw? So about 100 per 1,000 litres. If you were to sell the pellets, where are the pellets now? Pellets. I'm not seeing them. Where are they? Where have they gone, pellets? Should have, even if there's no sell point, it should still have a icon here for selling the pellets. Unless it simply just counts as straw. That would be interesting if that's the case. I can't actually see pellets here at all. Oh no, there we are. There we go, pellets. So you're actually getting 400 to 500. So yeah, the decrease in volume equates to an increase. Does kind of equal out in terms of price. In fact, that's a much better price, but then you are processing them, I suppose. So if you actually want to take the time to process your gazillion hay bales, because I decided to rent a baler, I took out a little bit more loan, rented a small square baler, and just went round both fields that we did last time. So I went around 43 and I went around 33. I just picked up all the straw, so that was all done, and that's equated to this mammoth ton. This is the second stack of bales, by the way. I had 4 of these, well, nearly 4 of these, about 3 3/4 stacks like this of just bales, and I've kind of sat here and put a whole load through this thing. And that's how I've ended up with 64,500 litres of straw pellets. But what we're going to do is we're probably just going to turn that on, leave it, get some more bales through the process. You can kind of stack up quite a few here. So that. There we go. There we are. You've got it's a little bit fiddly, you know. This is one of those jobs where I would love an auto-loading shredder attachment, where you could just kind of put bales next to this thing, and it would just shred them. But as you can see, they're working their way through there, slowly but surely, which is nice, which is very nice indeed. And then once that's full, obviously we will bring them over here and pop them in the trough here. Speaking of, how much capacity does this thing have? Not a lot. There's an issue. I'm going to need my trailer back. I'm going to need that trailer for... Yeah, I'm going to need that for the harvest that we're going to do in a minute. So I will. Maybe I should just buy a second one. That might be the easiest way to do it, I think. But let's get the harvester going in the field, because again, that's another thing we need to do right now. Is getting this harvester moving. Still got this field to do before we can move on to the next month. The rest of the stuff, kind of planting and just gonna pop that straight on the higher there, I think. But yeah, the rest of the planting of crops and everything, not sure. Can't do anything this month. Well, we could plant soybeans, but what are we going to do with soybeans? Not an awful lot at the moment, so we'll probably be waiting, maybe planting some more barley, or just waiting until the next year so we can plant some more corn. Haven't decided yet. I probably won't even get onto that today because we've got so many other things to do. So, what I do need to do though is I need to move this guy out of the way. In fact, this guy's got to go back into the field in a second and finish off that alfalfa harvest that I only half did. So, let's hook the trailer. There we go. And then we'll head out to the road. And we'll have to send this guy down to the dealership because we need another trailer. Set destination just here, pointing that way. Perfect. And in fact, in order to get another trailer, we're probably going to have to take out another loan because these trailers are not mind-bendingly expensive. But it's more than what we currently have. So yeah, we now have a £60,000 loan, but let's go there. Just give us a little bit of redundancy, covering worker costs and such like. So we'll grab this trailer. Yep, that'll do. Let's buy that. It's always handy to have a couple of trailers, I suppose. In fact, what am I doing? Why don't I just reset this guy? There we go. Boom. And then I can put him straight on here and get him driving back to the farm. That's much quicker. Run my hand across the keyboard, or the wheel in this case. Oh, 80% full grain tank, that's great. Hang on there, mister, we're on our way. This tractor is kind of super speedy, so we need to go down here. There, pointing that way, please. There we are, fantastic. Pop some more bales in this guy now. Get as many going as we possibly can. At the very least, get this stack here all done. We only have a few more left here, so let's get those in the shredder. What I need to do is get on to the next month so that we can actually sell some of the product we're going to be producing. Second that. Right. Yeah, so selling some of the actual product because we now have all of the materials we need in our various silos. Let's turn that on as well. That's going to start producing some silage. So we've got all the products here we need for our whiskey, and we also have the products for our oatmeal. So they have commenced production, but obviously we'll probably need to sleep before we actually get any serious amount of stuff out of those. Right. There we go. Right. Okay. Perfect. So yeah, so we need to get those. Need to get a sleep underway, but in order to get a sleep underway, we have to finish the harvest, because it will go bad otherwise. So once that harvester is done, we'll be sleeping, and then getting on with the things. So whilst we wait for that trailer to arrive, let's just finish off the alfalfa here. How did I miss this strip? Didn't even register it as being there. It's just slightly too wide, I think. Yeah, it's just slightly too wide. That's annoying. Oh, no, bits of it are slightly too wide. Have to come back down anyway, so it's no bother. But here may only be a few thousand litres, but a few thousand litres can be very important. You never know when you're going to need just a little bit. Okay, you can stay then. Okay. Then beautiful. 3,295 litres. 1% of the trailer. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. Right. Okay, let's get this guy parked up, because we're not going to need him for now. And then... I think instead of selling this particular lot of silage that I've got here, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it for animal feed. Because we're still going to need straw, and we're also going to need some food. So, yeah. TMR is 100%, but we don't have any hay at the moment. I need to get a mower so that I can mow the alfalfa field rather than turning it into silage. And then we can actually make TMR as opposed to just plain silage. But silage at 80% is pretty good. Pretty good. We are going to end up with quite a lot of it. Turn the engines off on the tractors I'm not using. Right, I think this is... last bale will do for now. Go. 80,000 litres. It's not bad. How's our tractor doing? Oh, he's just arriving. Look at that. That was astonishingly fast. Yeah, I am very happy with the purchase of this particular vehicle. It's we need another tractor of this size, I think. It's yeah, preferably without selling any of our current tractors though. That's the thing. We need to make enough money to buy another tractor, whilst obviously keeping all of our current tractors, I think, for now. It's getting windy outside. It was... I was surprised earlier when the front door blew open. Wind has picked up seemingly a lot. Which is fun. How much barley do we currently have in the whiskey production? 57,000 litres, and we only need one per 3 whiskey, so that's going to last a long time. It's definitely the corn that's going to be the problem. When does corn ripen? Actually, I wonder if we can make enough money by October to buy another field that has corn in it. That would be pretty cool. We've got 54. That's a long way from home. 16, 11, 60. But also this one down here. What is that? Is that one big plot? That's 1,000,000. Wow. Okay. That is a big field, though. What's this random? Why does it stop randomly like there? What's that all about? But yeah, that's relatively close to our farm. The other one would possibly be 16, but I think... Oh, that buys the whole farm at 765,000. Okay. What are these looking like? 200. This one, 300. Yeah, we might actually be pushing it to buy a cornfield, given the prices currently. Ideally, I would have wanted something like 45 here, like this one, or this one might have been perfect, or even this field. You know, buy back all of our original fields. We'll get it eventually. We'll get it eventually. Right. Oh. Shred the bale. That's better. Go on. Shred it. Shred it. Look, it's kind of been compressed. Look at that. It's actually compressing the bale. It's not actually shredding it, it's just... It's like one of those videos where they hook up a mattress and suck up like all the air out of one of those mattress things. Yeah, that's kind of ingenious. I liked how they did that. They literally just kind of compressed the bale to make it look like it's being shredded a little bit at a time. Very nice indeed. Right, let's wait until this is finished and then we'll turn it off. And is that it done? That's it done. Okay. So now we can take this round. To our biogas plant, our heating plant thing. Dump off as much of this as we can into that. Plus. Lovely. Okay, so it must have maybe about 20,000 litre capacity. Let's have a look here. Oh, 25. Okay, that's... could be better, but could be a lot worse. Right, let's do this harvester whilst it's going down the ways. Keep it moving. I wonder how it's going to do with the turn here. Marvellous. We'll have to come and bale this field at some point as well, but you know, getting this field harvested first and getting into the next month is the most important thing for us right now. Everything else is kind of secondary for the time being. all depends how much money we can make from this whiskey and oatmeal. How much can we actually sell whiskey and oatmeal for? Let's have a look here. Oatmeal. Well, that sells rather well. 3,300, 400, 3,419 at the Prairie de Chien strip mall. That's not bad. And whiskey. Ooh. Now that is a good seller. Okay. 7,002 at our own sell point. That's the best price. Yeah. It would pretty much be a best price for our oatmeal as well if this place wasn't around. Where is that place? Is that in the main town? Oh, right, okay, so it's up there. So that's not actually far from the cereal factory. That's the dump point right there. Okay, cool. Let's just... Did we untag that place? Yeah, we did. Okay. Oh, yes, she is. She is in a corner doing a crazy dig, as she usually does. She's trying to reach Australia. That's all I can think of. Tell you what, whilst we have literally nothing else to do, we may as well take over the harvesting. Just so that, you know, we're not wasting money needlessly. Get this top bit here done. Yeah. Grab this bit of the corner, and then we'll race round, get this done. Well, race being the operative term, you can't exactly race in a harvester. That would be an interesting sport, maybe. The Combine GP. that could be interesting. Right. I actually have all that much else to do. Get round the headland, unload in the trailer when we get down there, finish off the rest. Maybe in one tank load? Then I think we'll take product directly to the whiskey plant so that it's in there in case we're needing it. I don't think we will need it immediately though. I think we should have sufficient barley in the factory. I keep saying stuff like that and I'm constantly proven wrong, so yeah, we'll put it in just to be safe. I definitely think it's going to be our corn total that holds us back from producing whiskey. Still, just have to see. Go. Not going to make it. Not going to make it all the way around, that's for sure. Not quite. Almost, but not quite. That's alright. No worry. Oh. Yeah, we should get that in one tank, I would hope. Hope so. We'll have to wait and see. We shall have to see. Come on, you, unload faster. mess up the workers' nice, neat, straight lines now by being all wonky. Look at that. Start as I mean to go on. Wonky lines everywhere. Storming the beaches now. Motoring across her cage. Go. Now she's going to go and dig in the other corner. You're digging in the other corner now, huh? Like, no, I'm just going to sit here with my head against the wall. There you go, funny story actually. We were speaking to one of the staff at the Lego store today, and Natalie had actually found a Lego set that was like, you know, Cat Bus from the Miyazaki film My Neighbor Totoro, right? It's like, it's a cat, but it's actually a bus, you know? Well, this Lego set was basically a VW camper van, but a tortoise. In the same way that Cat Bus is a bus and a cat. So, she got talking to this Lego store lady about tortoises, and she has a tortoise as well. In fact, she has two tortoises. One of them called Michelangelo. Classic, you know. Classic name there, but the other one was also named Artuin, like our little monster. Yeah, you've got a named another torp named the same as you. Yeah, like I don't care. That was kind of comical. Although I suppose, when you think about it, anyone that does have a tort, if they have read Terry Pratchett's Discworld at all, they would automatically call a tortoise Artuin. Because that's just kind of how it is. It's just kind of logical, really. Right. Last little bit. It was rather cool, wasn't it, babe? It's always nice to meet other tortoise people. Well, you know, people who own tortoises, not people who are tortoises. That would be strange. It'd be like meeting a character out of D&D. Okay, the harvest is complete. Ah, marvellous. Oh. Get this guy underway down to the whiskey factory. Come on, you need it done? There we go. And then we can work on getting the harvester home, park it up, all that good stuff. Wait a minute, which way am I going? The wrong way. That's the way I'm going. You actually want to go this way. Back to the main road. Oh, you're doing the Egyptian sphinxy looking cat. Cool. Ah, That's very sweet of you, babe. Actually, that'll be really fun tonight to work on that together. That'll be very fun. So, yeah. Cool. Ooh, right. Let's set destination. Go. Off you go. Oh, where's he going? Where are you going? Why are you turning round? There is a perfectly good road straight ahead of you. Where are you going? What? Oh my lord, where's it going? It's going that. It's right there. There's whatever. Saves me doing it, I guess, but that's just... The workers on this map are... Their pathfinding is one level above idiotic. I lined it all up perfectly. It's like, nope, I'm going to go this way. What's to your making sense? Yeah, I'm going to go all the way up and round and down. Makes sense, makes sense. Very much so. Oh well, at least it's a prompt tractor, so it probably won't take that long, even though it's literally going the long way. Oh, knocked over a signpost as well. Look, there's another sign. Caution, deer. Oh dear. I wasn't perfect cleaning that field of straw, but I think I got most of it. Most of it that matters. In fact, I think what I'll do is I'll return the baler now. Should I return the stuff as well? It's a question. I will need to buy one of those pelletizers at some point, but I think for the time being, we'll probably wait for a more easier version of the pelletizer to come out in like mod form, which it probably will at some point down the line. A bit. It's me. I must have been blind or drunk, or both when I was doing that earlier. Probably both. But yeah, I think we'll return the pelletizer for the time being. It's a cool piece of machinery, but I think we should have enough pellets to run our heat plant for a good enough a length of time, shall we say. To detach that. Pop this in here. It's running. Okay, so let's... Wow, lots of plows and cultivators today. Okay, let's go to leased stuff and we will return that, and that. There we go. Boom. That'll do for the time being, because going through all of these bales right now, I think that's just going to be me sat in front of a piece of machinery for 2 hours doing this, which is not fun. Hey Bart, nice to see you. How are you doing? Alright, wait, has it decided to go down? Why would it go round? I don't understand these workers. They've point blank refused to use this road in previous streams, like all the time since I started on this map. They have never used this road. And now, for some reason, they refuse to use the main road down here. They refuse to use this road, but they're using that road now. What? Right, never mind. We'll take over, we'll dump this barley, and then we'll get back to the farm. I don't understand. The pathfinding for the workers on this map are just... It's bizarre. That's all I can say. It's actually bizarre. But yeah, I'm doing well, Bart. Thank you. Just come back from a nice meal in town with friends. Natalie's bought a whole load of Lego that she's thoroughly enjoying, and once I'm done with this stream, I'm going to join her in building it. So, you know, couldn't ask for much more today. Right, the last of the barley. In it goes. There's something that Lego just creates some sort of childish glee, you know? In terms of, you know. Ooh, look at that! Is that our first pallet of whiskey? Nice. Clutch's Special Brown. Canada's finest whiskey. I thought this map was like in the Mississippi Valley, not Canada. How very strange. Oh well, no matter. Right, let's get back to the farm post haste. And then we can sleep and see what the morning brings in terms of produced products. Let's actually go up the main road, unlike the worker. Bit easier to navigate than the twisty turny road. There we go. You'll have to take some pictures and stick it on the Discord, babe, when you're done. But yeah, I'm looking forward to joining you later on. You know, I have always loved Lego. Always have, always will. I just wish I had a little bit more money so that I could spend some on Lego. But, you know, maybe I'll make that my fun money purchases from now on, instead of other stuff, you know? Maybe I could do that. Hey, that might be fun. That could be fun. Right. Anyway, that's a future project. Let's get ourselves back to the old farmerino. Get a snooze on so that we can get some products up, ready to sell, because we have a very big fat loan to pay off at the moment. And the sooner I can pay that off, the better. Lovely. Right, let me just adjust that setting. Right. Nothing else I need to do right now, is there? All these productions are going nicely. Yep, Yep. Yep. Okay. Snoozing time. Next month. Tatooine, what are you doing in there? She's trying to scale the walls currently. Nope, nope, nope. She's decided against it. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so those two have finished. Okay, wow. Okay, that's a lot of silage. That's gone through... Oh, hey, nice. It's gone through pretty much an entire load. How much did that make us overnight? Is it going to allow us to see? Wage payment, biogas income. Wow, is that it? That's not a lot. I was expecting more. That's barely 2,000. From quite a considerable amount of pellets, I will say. I suppose the question is going to be, do we keep this building? Well, you know, I suppose it's there if we choose to do some logging later on. It's something to do with our wood chips. So, you know, that's always a bonus. So, yeah, I guess we'll keep it for now. It's I was just hoping for a little bit more than that. But never mind. Let's check the store. Anything interesting here? No, there is not. So the last thing to check then is our actual... Ooh, okay. Oh, so that means it's actually filled the sell points if it's actually storing that amount. So let's go have a look at what we have produced. More pallets. Bad. Got some more. Come on now. So that's 4 and 8. Some more. 12. So 14 pallets total. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, 14 pallets of whiskey. That's quite a good amount of whiskey there. Ooh, we're on the downward slope though. It usually does sell for 5,000, 7,000. So yeah, we need to get this sold pronto then if we're going to make good profit. That's the best one. McGregor's Strip Mall, 6-8. Where's that? Right there in town. Okay. Actually, that's not too bad. I grab this guy, send him down to the whiskey factory. We can sell this. Excellent. May as well take this honey with us as well, actually. Ah, marvellous. Okay. Send this guy down to the whiskey plant. Come here, you. Set destination. There we go. Is he going to go? Oh! It's actually going to go that way. Intriguing. Could this be the start of a whole new world of possibilities? No, probably not. But it's nice that they're actually utilising that road. That is good. So how have we done on the old Irish oatmeal? Look at that. Our Quaker oats. Quaker oatmeal squares. That's shredded wheats. That's not oatmeal, that's shredded. That is the strangest oatmeal I've ever seen. But hey ho. Right. Question is, how much oatmeal did it actually produce? How much more do we have? Not an awful lot. That is a much slower production than the whiskey, it would seem. I mean, that's fine and all. No, no. It's actually the same. The whiskey runs the same number of cycles. It should only be a third behind then. If it's 14, should have an extra pallet. 8. I suppose 8, another 4. Yeah. Okay. I was hoping for more Kellogg's. Never mind. That's fine. That's fine. It's all okay. It'll do. So, where is the best place for oatmeal, and how does that fluctuate price-wise? 3.8 is the best price. 3.4. Yeah, McGregor's strip mall again. So we want to pick up the whiskey, go over here, pick up the cereal, and bring them both back to McGregor's strip mall. That's what we want to do. It's going to be selling whiskey and oatmeal. It's like that's exactly what you need for a balanced breakfast. You know? That's the best breakfast you could ever hope for. Maybe. Whoop, bonk. Damn it, vans. Get out of here. Come on. Move. Don't you know to give way to tractors, especially when they're being driven by crazy people like me? Come on now. Question is, are we going to make enough money here to pay off our loan? And is it actually going to be worth our while doing... That trailer is... Look at that trailer. Look at the trailer. It's got a mind of its own. Okay. That's better. Okay. Fantastic. 14,000 litres of whiskey. So we'll go drop the honey off at the factory. We'll pick up the cereal and then on to sell point. actually the only crossing that we have. No, there is another. Oh, wait, there is another one down south. That would be better. That would be a better crossing to use. About turn. Also, I've not actually seen the very bottom of this map, so that'll be a nice little expedition to see what it's like. Da-da-da-da. That's an old gas station. It's kind of like it. Warning, your truck could flip over. You don't say. What's that building down there? What's that building down there? Is that just a silo? Ah, that'll be a silo for the train. Oh, hey. I know I'm driving on the wrong side of the road, but that doesn't mean that you can undertake me. Good sir. Thank you. Welcome to Wisconsin. Ah. Oh, nice. We're actually... Oh, of course. That does actually make sense. Of course it does. Because the Mississippi River is actually the boundary line between two states. Is it Wisconsin and Iowa? No. What's the other state that borders the Mississippi? Babe, you'd probably know this, wouldn't you? Now we're on the Wisconsin side of the border. That's kind of cool. Or is it literally Kansas, babe? Oh, it's Mississippi. The state of Mississippi, is it? Wait, no. Is Mississippi a state? Oh, goodness me, I'm showing my ignorance here. It's like, this is like these videos, you know, where an American person looks at the map of the UK and goes, "What do you mean it's not all called England?" You know the kind of videos I'm talking about. Like, well, England is made up of 4 different countries, and they're like, really? And here I am like, what's the state that borders the Mississippi? Oh. Literally Mississippi. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, goodness me. What can I say? I don't know my United States geography very well. It's a very big place. Yeah, yeah. No, the Mississippi River is huge. It's like it's kind of like the Nile goes past a load of places. I think the Mississippi basically does the same kind of thing. Right. I actually want to be over here. So let's try and jump these tracks. Woo! Hey yo. Go. Then yeah. Is the gate open? Yes, it is. Perfect. I've just gone in the wrong way there, but that's fine. So just here to drop off honey. Yeah, marvellous. Up alongside here. Clamp that in. Perfect. Let's go and sell. Yeah, I came in the entrance. I came in the exit and left through the entrance. That's what I think rules. Get to drive over the big bridge, which is a right royal pain to get to, I must say. You know, it's like I want to be up there. Where my previous worker tried to commit suicide. Okay. Have a green light. Let's go. Whoop. Steady on, my friends. I can't see where I'm going. My camera is full of tree. Right, to the McGregor Market. Should just be over the other side of this bridge. Hopefully. Love the boats. I love that there's actual moving boats on this map. It is a fantastically well done map, you know. I have some complaints about the worker pathfinding. But then again, the worker pathfinding on most maps is generally terrible. How do I get into this? Whoa, 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 whoa. Nope, 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 oh, okay. Gonna get up. Come on. Up. Up. No, I'm gonna have to get out and do it manually, aren't I? Yep. Stay here. There we go. And that, children, is why you don't take corners fast in a tractor. Never good. Stanley Cakery. I go to a cakery. Sounds amazing. Oh, is that a flying deer? It's a shadow of a deer. Where's the actual deer? Oh. Oh. Oh no. The... Do you see those little black dots at the top of the screen there? That's the deer. That's casting shadow, or was casting shadow. The alien deer have arrived. How much are we getting from this? Ooh, nice. 100 nearly 35,000. Where did that deer go? Is he still around? No, he's disappeared. Could say he's disappeared. Haha. All right. Back to the farm with you, my friend, but that was not a bad little profit. We are going to have to wait now, though, I think, before we can sell any more. The price is going to drop dramatically. Right, okay. Oh, wait, no, we want to go here. Set destination. There. Yeah, he's going to take that route today. Okay, so what is next on our agenda at the moment? We need some aminals. That's what we need. Because then we can actually start really pulling in some money. Artwin, darling, will you calm down? She's literally scaling the walls. Let me show you. She is actually trying to climb the walls. Oh, the flickering's back. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just try and fix that. There we are. Marvelous. But yes, she's trying to reach Australia. She's not doing a very good job at it. No. Is she going to try and climb the wall again? Yep, yep. Yeah, I'm seeing. I see you. It's just on her face. So majestic, you know? Such a majestic creature. Okay. We need to either plant something or wait. Now we've got whiskey being produced. What do we need for cereal? Raisins. Okay, and we also need corn for that, so we're not going to be doing cereal. So in that case, yeah, we need milk. That's what we're going to need. We're going to need some milk from our cows. We're definitely going to have to buy some more. Oh, Bart, I missed that. You have flying deer in the Netherlands. It's a really big beetle. Yeah, I'm guessing it's called a flying deer because it has great big like pincer things on it that look like horns or something. But yeah, that is a strange name to give a beetle, but also kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool. Right. Okay. So I tell you what we'll do. We will we'll repay our loan. I think first of all. There we go. Okay. It's a stag beetle in England. Right. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Let's buy some cows. Should I go for the... Yeah, I think we'll go for the older cows, or the middle cows here. And we'll go for 9 of them. Well, 9 of them would make 10. And that costs 10,000. So let's go for 19. Or a few more. 29. Let's go for 29 cows. Boom. There we go. Fantastic. Fantastic. And now we need some straw and some silage. So hey, you're back. Good. Use you to do the carting then. In case. Drop this trailer off, grab the other one. Get some silage out of the silo. No idea how much silage we're actually going to need. Got some hay there, so that's good. Fantastic. Right. Oh, that's the wrong way to steer there, Lynx. Actually, you know what? I know we don't have hay, but we can still make TMR. We still make TMR with silage and straw. Do we need to add hay to it to make it TMR? Because we've got so much straw. If we just added silage and hay, we could make TMR from it instead of giving it silage, because the silage alone only gives us 80%, so we could instantly jump to 100 by just using some of our straw. Would that work? Not sure. It's been a long time since I've done TMR. In fact, I might have to look that up. Give me one moment there, guys. Because it makes more sense to do it that way. Go. Right. No, I do actually need hay. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I do actually need some hay. So we'll just go for some just pure silage for now. And then the next cut of the clover and alfalfa fields can be mowed and made into hay. We can use that for our TMR. Right, let's start 50,000. That looks good to me. Here you go, cows. We've got some food for you at last. Yes, I know that one cow has been surviving on nothing, but nothing, basically. Ah, lovely TM, lovely silage for you. That's not a lot. Okay. So then we need to get you some straw bales. Go on bedding. Here's the question. Can I just grab a straw bale and throw it in? Is that going to work? Or am I going to need one of those shredding machines? Oh no, it's working. It's working. There we go. Okay, cool. That's cool. Right. I'm going to need some more of those. Let's get this tractor. Grab a couple of straw bales. Take them round. May have to sell some of this silage just so that we can fund the purchasing of some mowers, you know? But, we'll see. Should do. Should be more than enough straw for now. Oh, the cows are already at it. Look at that. Nom 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 nom. trailer, just the straw bale, please. There we go. Get out! Very inconsiderate straw bales here. What? Oh my lordy. Okay. Probably should have just unloaded them straight away, but hey, I didn't, and now we're left with this mess. Go. Right. Plenty of straw. Okay. Fantastic. Ah, nice one, Turt. Very, very nice. Farming Sim is definitely one of those games that you've got to get used to. And I think the more you play it, the more things will become easier. That being said, what I will say is that even after playing Farming Sim for this length of time, there are still things that confuse me. So, you know. And like I said, I totally forgot how to make TMR there for a brief moment. So, you know, there are always things that you will have to look up. Right. We will sell a full trailer load of silage, I think, to get us some money so that we can actually buy some mowers so that we can mow grass or hay. And then I think what we'll have to do is probably do 1 month of one cut of with the forage harvester, and then another cut with the mowers, sort of thing. So the first yearly cut we put in, make some silage. The second yearly cut we mow and make hay, sort of thing. That way, there's no equipment here that we could use. That way, we should always have enough of both. Yeah, if we sell some silage here, we should have a good amount of money. Let's have a look. Silage. Am I looking straight through it? I am, aren't I? Yes, there it is. Yeah, 657. That's pretty good at the moment. In fact, actually, that's pretty darn amazing. It's usually about 500. But hey, you know, Turt, if you ever do have questions regarding Farming Sim, you can always ask here on the channel, or in the Discord, you know? We're all very eager to help out people in any way we can, so, you know, all you have to do is ask. It is a very chill game. I love it for that. I've had a stressful day at work, I'm going to sit down in the evening, watch some TV and play Farming Sim on my laptop kind of game. Great. Natalie will attest to this. I'm forever playing this on an evening. Okay. And there we go. Selling that. Money rolling in. Rolling in the money. Money, money, money. Do. It's definitely going to be enough to buy us a mower. Question is, what kind of mower do I buy? 40,000, not bad. Bad at all. So, just check, we do not have, yeah, we don't have any mowing equipment whatsoever. So, it's a shame that I can't buy this guy. That would be really good, but it's like twice our money. So we're going to have to make do with some smaller equipment. The question is, which one do we go for? I do like the Kubota one. 75 with the swathers. Do these have swathers on them? They do, okay. And is that the same width? 9.4. Ah, so 10.2, so they're slightly bigger. Yeah, and the front mower is slightly more as well. Oh wait, so the front mower is slightly narrower. Hang on. Weird. And this guy is awesome, but yeah, 165 for just the rear mower. Nah, not gonna work. Those guys don't have a swather on, neither do they. So I think probably the Kubota one is going to be the best bet. 200 horsepower for that. Which of our tractors would be best suited? That has 190. Oh, we really do need another tractor as well. Oh, we need another tractor so badly. Even one of these big mediums, you know? Now we could buy a Kubota tractor to run the Kubota mowers. There we go. That's what we should do. I'd love to do that, but we don't have the money for it. So I think we'll just go for this. Yeah, I think I did say a big medium, yes. Because you can, medium tractors is the category, but you can get small medium tractors, like these things here. Or you can get bigger medium tractors, like these guys. Like a fat psychic. Yes, exactly, babe. Just like a fat psychic. We have a forage wagon, so we don't need that. But we do need something to dry the hay, and that means either we get a tedder or possibly do I have a dryer mod installed? But more likely, is it going to work with the new crop types? I don't think I've got it installed. No, I don't. So we are going to have to get a what am I thinking? A tedder as well. We are going to have to get a tedder. If we're getting a tedder, probably going to need just a small one would probably do. Unless the alfalfa and the clover are different to grass in that they automatically produce. Actually, is there just... That's just alfalfa and alfalfa hay. Okay. So it would come off the field as alfalfa, and then we would have to ted it, I think. Yeah, okay. So let's buy the mowers first. Buy the mowers first, and then if we need a tedder afterwards, we'll get a tedder as well. So, buy that. Boom. And buy that. Also boom. Right. Now, where did my big guy go? Okay, let's get him back down to the store. Oh, right. Dee-dee. Oh, knocked into it. Yep, I'm definitely off alignment there. There we go. Marvellous. What map is best to start on FS22? If you're talking about just the base maps, then I would probably... Personally, I would go for Obeleron. Belleron? Obeleron? I can still never pronounce that map properly. The French one, basically. The second map. I had some tremendous fun with that map. I would definitely recommend it. It's nice. For the most part, it's nice and flat. The starting farm is pretty nice. Yeah, it's just a good map. Elm Creek is also fine as well. You know, if you want a more American feel to the map, then that is perfectly serviceable as well. I would probably avoid Erlengratt for the time being. It's a very different map. It's very hilly. I did a series on Erlengratt, and once I actually got going, I did enjoy it. But it's much different. It's a totally different feel map. What are the other two? So then you've got, if you have the Platinum expansion, Silver Run Forest is a fun map, but it is slanted more towards forestry than it is farming, although there is some farming available. But again, I had good fun with that. If you want a slightly different flavour of farming sim, I definitely recommend Silver Run. Zilonka, I wasn't so much of a fan of Zilonka. I'll be honest. Apart from the root harvest, I think Zilonka was a little bit bland. You know, I think the map was a little bit bland. But again, if you just want kind of a simple flat map, then you can kind of get away with that quite nicely. And there was another map in the game, Blizzard games. Oh, Horsh. You're sure you just have the basic back? Yeah. To finish off, Horsh aggravation. Nah, don't bother. Horsh is just a really gimmicky map. There's basically just one huge field and then lots of other little fields around it, but it's not that great. But yeah, out of the base 3 turtle, I would say the second map, Obeleron, is probably best. I really did enjoy that. I keep wanting to go back and do another series on it, you know, but there are so many other good maps out there. I kind of want to keep things a little fresh as well at the same time, you know. But hey, you know, if you guys want to see me do another Obeleron map, maybe with a different flavour or something like that, then we can do that too. So, let's just see. We can't do anything else. So the cows have some food. They've got some straw. They don't need anything else for now. That will get them going. Production-wise, the oatmeal is still going strong. The whiskey is still going strong. The silage has been produced. That's fine. The pellets are back to full. Again, that's good. And is there anything in the sale? No, nothing of interest in the sale. And we don't want to plant anything just yet. I don't think we need to plant anything. The only thing I would want to plant is maybe barley, but I don't think we're going to need any for the time being. We've got more barley than we do corn, so yeah, I think we're fine for that. So let's sleep for the next month, and we'll see about mowing this alfalfa. At least it'll be an easier job to mow than it will be to pick it up with the forage harvester, that's for sure. So let's have another check on the old money here. Biogas. Oh, okay. That's a little bit better. 3,400 for last month. So that's actually not too bad. So we'll carry on dumping in there for the time being. Fill that back up again. Marvellous. Now we should be able to head into our... Yeah, is it ready to cut? It is not. Also, I did not fertilise it or lime it. I am very, very bad. As it says there, bad and bad. Right, so we've got to wait another month for that before it reaches its full growth state. So again, quick check of the whole thing. Nothing. Oh, hey, look. TARDIS trailer. Forage wagon, but we don't need another one. We're good. That should be fine. No windrows or anything in here. No, nothing like that. So yeah, okay. We can sleep again, I guess. Get the alfalfa up to its peak growth point, and then we can go from there. Fantastic. Right, ooh, check the cows. How are they doing? Oh, they're still going well. Nice. Excellent. They're still chomping through that silage. That is brilliant. They're still going strong. The honey is getting low, but I think we have... Yeah, we have more than enough honey to finish the oats that we get, so that's fine. 25,000 litres of whiskey now, that's good. Let's have a look. What's the whiskey doing price-wise at the moment? Still on its way down, so yeah, I think we'll wait until it starts going back up again. Right, is this grown? It is. Fantastic. This will be the final cut of this for the year. To the field. Oh, swath mode. We need to change the swath mode. Toggle work. There we go. Swath dropping. Perfect. Okay. This is going to be interesting. I've not tried cutting this with a mower yet, so this is actually a new thing for me. Lovely. Ooh, that's a big chunk. It's just oh yeah, look. There's all the little alfalfa flowers in it as well. That's really nice. That's a very fun little texture. Okay, let's get this field cut. This really shouldn't take very long at all. Whoa, here's hoping anyway. I don't do too many crazy corners like that. There we go. Just go around the headland. We'll put this guy in a worker, and then we will go and get ourselves a tedder. We're going to need one of those as well. Nice, you posted your Lego to the group. Yeah, no, actually, no kidding, Bart. Mowing at 22 miles an hour is pretty insane, if you ask me. Oh, we're getting some of the verge there as well, actually. Right. That's still giving us... producing quite the swath. What we'll do, we'll go up, we'll do a little run across the top here, just to give it a little bit of extra room to turn around. And then we will go and get our... tedder. I'm hoping that we'll have sufficient kind of like the ability to not have to re-swath this after we've what I really don't want to have to do is come along, TED it, and then have to spend more money buying a swather, you know? Right. Hire you. Dump that in there. Oh, lovely. Look at that. Just enough. Drop this off here. And then we'll send this guy back to the store. And let's buy... Oh, hey, look. A baler. Not that we need it. We need a tedder. So tempted just to buy that. Suppose that would be the easiest. And if I had to buy a windrow, what have we got selection-wise? Oh, hey, yeah, we've actually got some good ones. I don't think we'll need that guy. Hey, Thais, nice to see you. How are you doing? I think what we'll do is we might buy all Kubota. We'll get this just in case we need it, I think. We've also got this cool looking piece of technology, which is massively expensive. Okay, maybe we won't buy that one. Yeah, if we get this tedder, let's go for that one. That gives us 73, which then 52 for that. It's not bad. We could get smaller, but that's actually more convenient because we can use this for the straw harvest as well. So yeah, let's get that. And pick this equipment up. It's actually kind of nice having a theme. I think what I might do is actually buy a couple of Kubota tractors to kind of run this machinery for us. That would be kind of nice. If the worker's going to complain if I make it drive this back, probably will. It's probably a little bit too much for it. So let's just do it ourselves. It's probably bound to get stuck on something anyway with this great big tedder sticking out the front. There we are. Fantastic. Right, let's just drive this home. So, is now a good time? Yeah, so, guys, we all know that SnowRunner's coming out next Wednesday, right? We will be switching to SnowRunner for a couple of weeks, kind of twice a week, to check out the new map, make a little bit of progress. But after that, what I might do is come back to this map and do this map and SnowRunner side by side for a couple of weeks before Expeditions comes out. Then we'll want to be checking that out as well. So we're going to be doing a little bit of chopping and changing, but I think it'll be good in the end. And what I'll do, so like between the end of today's stream and the next time we're on this map, what I'll do is I'll progress the farm a little bit. I might put a couple of years kind of work into it, try and drum up some good money so that we can, next time we come to it, we can expand, we can buy some more harvesters, some bigger tractors, some more fields, because the cost of things on this map is ridiculous. This map, Thice, is Upper Mississippi River Valley, or UMRV, currently known as UMRV, but it's Upper Mississippi River Valley. Gosh, that's a tongue twister. You won't find it on the mod hub. I believe it's PC only because of the custom things. You've got to download it from the Farming Sim mod site, basically. But so far, it's been interesting to try out. New crop types, new productions baked into the map, all that kind of stuff. It's very good indeed. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I think if I got a pair of Kubota tractors, like the biggest Kubota tractors there are, I think they're 200 horsepower, the medium Kubotas, their best rating. Get one on the mowers, get one on the tedding, windrowing, and, you know, use them in tandem. Just use them for that. That's I think what I will aim to do. Then we've got a completely Kubota themed mowing system going, which is kind of cool. Nearly back. Nearly back to the farm. Then we can see what this stuff looks like when we TED it. Yeah, so far I've just been turning it straight into silage. Nice one, Turtle. Like I said, if I think Elm Creek has the tutorials that you can run through. I'm not sure if Hobaileron does as well. I think it does. I think you can run the tutorials on Hobaileron as well. But yeah, if you're very unfamiliar, there are those. But otherwise, if you have any questions, do let me know. Yeah, have fun, you know? It is a good game. Although I will say, I am looking forward to the announcement of FS25, you know? That's going to be very cool when it comes out. Right. Let's leave over here for now. Hook this guy. Spin around. Quite aligned there. That'll do nicely. Excellent. Right. Next, unfold this. It's actually a pretty decent working width. Right. How's oh. You muppet. Look at the state of that. Get back to work, you. Missed a bit in that corner down there, but can I get 2 rows with this? Ah, no, not quite. That's annoying. Ooh, Bart. Yeah. No, I agree with the variety. You know, I think there are definitely a few crop types that they have neglected thus far. And yeah, it would be nice to see some more technical kind of harvesting, because I think they've got plenty of what I would say basic harvesting, you know, like the wheat, the barley, canola, those that, like, you know, you plant it, you fertilize it, you harvest it with a harvester sort of thing. That kind of crop. They've got a lot of those. It would be interesting to see more kind of things like grapes, for example. You know, I know that was new in FS22. But it would be nice to see like more things like that, as you say. Maybe rice. That I can imagine that being quite an interesting crop to harvest. And yeah, exotic fruits and such. Those would be very interesting. I think those would definitely be interesting to see. I mean, I honestly, I think Giants are doing a fantastic job with what they've given us so far. I really do think they have been, you know, knocking it out of the park, so to speak. But it would be nice to see some other stuff, for sure. I'm actually just going to finish this myself. I think it's just as easy to finish this myself. Then we'll go around, we'll windrow, or we'll TED, windrow, then hopefully get the hay done for the end of today's stream. That would be good. At least get the alfalfa sorted, you know? I mean, we do still have the clover to do, but I don't think we'll get through both of those today. If I can produce enough hay to make TMR, then I'll be quite happy. Oh. Ooh, my bones are going crunchy after today. Crunch, crunch, crunch. All departments. Is that going to be wide enough? Not quite. It's fine, but we're probably going to have to end up windrowing this before we pick it up anyway, so, you know, it's fine. This bit. Right, we are. Take this over here. Okay, we'll start at the edge, I think. Just go from there. Ooh, look, it's got a slightly purple hint to it. That's cool. I suppose it would have a slightly purple hint to it because it would have the alfalfa flowers in it. But this is the alfalfa hay, yes. It's the first time I've actually done alfalfa hay. Yeah, look, it's got a slight, ever so slight pink tint to it, which is quite appropriate. Probably would have been a better idea would be to windrow it first into fewer rows, but probably helped. That's not going to mess up too much because I think we've taken some of the verge in there. So hopefully that doesn't. Now we're getting. No, that's all alfalfa. That's good, but yeah. Some of this has grass from the virgin, so hopefully that doesn't mess up our hay too much. Can't see that it would. It's still all hay, you know? It's all hay. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't mess things up too much. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to windrow this afterwards. It's just widespreading it too much. Probably just not bothered with the swathers on the mowers, actually. Then at least we would have been making full use of the width of this thing. Or a smaller one. Ah, never mind. These things happen. Probably do that with the clover, you know. trundle up and down each of these lines now. Oh, it's just not quite wide enough, is it? If it was like an extra metre or something. Yeah, look at that. Just not quite wide enough. It's not worth missing bits of one to try and get bits of another, that's for sure. Yeah, let's soaked. You spent 46 years not knowing that alfalfa has the second L. So you were saying alfalfa? Is that right, Bart? That's kind of funny. Alfalfa. To be fair, that sounds like a mistake that I would totally make. You know, I would probably do something similar myself if left to my own devices. Yeah, that does sound like a very me kind of mistake. Getting there, almost ready to swath. I think for future cuts, what I'll probably do is just not bother with the swathing prior to the cutting. You know, I think if it's just going to be cut and then picked up, that's where you want to swath. But if you're having to ted afterwards to make the hay, then yeah, I don't think we'll bother. Yeah, I don't think we'll bother. Also, probably get away with not using the forage harvester for the cutting anymore now. Just cut it, and then if we're going to make silage out of it, I mean, we're going to may as well just cut it with the swath mode and then pick it up with a forage harvester afterwards. I think that would probably be quicker. Maybe. Could run a test on that maybe, just to see which is actually quicker. Because obviously if you use the mower, you've got less swaths, or less kind of up and downs to do, because the header is wider. But using the forage harvester, you are cutting and picking up at the same time. It's doing the work of both tractors, but it's doing it slower. I wonder which one would actually be quicker. Interesting experiment to do at some point. So, I think use the other tractor to windrow. Probably be quicker than this thing. So we've got 4 more swaths to do. Pal World. don't know, Bot. I don't know. I would actually like to give it a proper go, because I have played. When it came out, I did play a few hours of it, but I haven't had a great amount of time to play it outside of that. It does kind of look rather fun, but it also looks like there's an awful lot to learn. And if I did play it, I would probably be spending quite a lot of my time not knowing what I was doing. Which you could say is par for the course with me, because a lot of the time I don't actually know what I'm doing. The issue that I have, and it's not an issue with the game, it's an issue with my time. Because we have SnowRunner coming out next week, we have Expeditions coming out at the start of March, both of which I want to do. So I would also like to try some Palworld streaming as well, because I think that could be quite fun as like something different. It does seem to be the hot game at the moment. I think it's the second highest title ever on Steam or something like that at the moment. It's ridiculously popular, breaking records left, right, and centre. Much to the annoyance of Pokemon fans, I would say. Oh boy, reading some stories about that. Pokemon with guns, yeah. It's kind of like if you took the base building of kind of games like Fortnite and stuff like that, mixed in animal capture, like creature capturing, like in Pokemon, and then added guns. Yeah, it's oh, and survival aspects. It's got survival aspects, so you've got to, you've got to manage your hunger for you and your pals. You've got to manage your heat and stuff. If you venture out at night, you've got to have cold weather clothing and stuff like that. So yeah, it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one for sure. I think I played it for about 3, maybe 4 hours, something like that. That's the only time I've spent on Palworld. But yeah, I spent most of it not knowing what I was doing at all. So yeah, but I would like to play it here on stream. I would like to play it on stream, to be fair. It's just, I just don't have enough time to do all the streaming I would like to do. That's kind of the problem I have. There are so many games at the moment that I would like to stream. It's kind of crazy. Right. Yeah, if I can fit it in, I might see what I can do. Let's get this windroad up though first. Start over here. Maybe I should have gone for the huge thing. Is that going to extend out? Oh, it is. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Very slick. Look at that. Beautiful. Right. Fantastic. Here we go. It's a very nice piece of machinery. I've not actually used the Kubota windrower before, so that was a very nice little animation to see there. Very nice indeed. Now, what's it going to do with this mix of regular hay and alfalfa hay? How is it going to get confused here? Start creating multiple layers or something? Don't know. Ooh, it is kind of creating multiple segments there, but it should still all pick up. Hope. If not, I'm going to have a very confused forage wagon. Speaking of, I'll have to do the foraging with this wagon as well, because that's going to be a lot of hay. Create a giant corkscrew here as we go around the field. Ooh. Da, 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 da. I definitely should have splashed out for a bigger windrower, I think. I mean, this thing is not small by any means, but I think we could have probably gone for the Swadrow, for the big beefy boy. Not had much problem. It's a bit there. Did a little bit. That's fine. We'll come back for it. Quite a sizable amount as we go around here. Do that. All of our lovely alfalfa hay, thank you very much. Yeah, I wonder if this would work with a dryer. Probably not. I think the dryer mod that I have, the building only takes grass as an input. This isn't grass. So it probably wouldn't, so I'm going to be stuck doing it this way, I think. That's alright. At least for now. See what the future brings. I'm gonna have to go and tidy up bits, I think. Here and there. A few sections where it's gonna, like, all of the turns are gonna have to be cleaned up, I think. Or gone over several times with the forage harvester. Going over it several times with the forage harvester might be the easiest. Not the forage harvester, the forage wagon. Forage wagon. What's the difference? Come on. Go to merge that into this one. Perfect. Over here. Start going just up and down, I think. As opposed to round and round. together. Oh, marvellous. Go. Fantastic. Not quite wide enough. Yeah, I think I am definitely going to upgrade to the Swadro. This is nice, but Swadro is just so much better. The extra reach it gives you is just too nice to kind of not take advantage of, you know? It would have gotten all three of these, not just the two. No matter. I suppose eventually, actually, we'll be replacing the mowers with probably the self-propelled dude. That would be the ideal situation. So yeah, getting the Swadro would also work in our favour, I think. I get these last two rows together. Start. Oh, wait, there's one more row. Is that one more row? That is one more row. Darn it. Oh well, no matter. No matter. Go back up anyway. Right, okay. The last run. Actually very hard to see, because the ground texture is very similar to the actual colour of the cut alfalfa. Once it's kind of like, you know, when it's thin on the ground, it's very difficult to actually see it. That's my excuse anyway. That's the excuse I'm going to use as to why I'm missing bits. Haha. Hold you up. Go. Right. Let's get the forage wagon. Now the icon for the alfalfa hay is bright purple. I don't expect for a minute for this to be purple in the back of this, but it would be nice if it was just like a not just basic green. Sorry, Mr. Forage Harvester, your requirement is 0 right now. field. I wonder how fast we can forage with this thing. Oh, wow, 22 miles an hour as well. That's prompt. That is a very fast pickup speed. Yeah, I think it looks like it's leaving the hay behind. So we may have to come round, once we've picked up the alfalfa, we might have to come round again and pick up just the plain hay. Catch fire at this speed. Yes, it will indeed. It will indeed. This is quite an insane speed for foraging, shall we say. Quite an insane speed. Not that I'm going to complain. This means the job gets done a lot quicker. Da, 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 da. So far, the mad pattern that I've drawn with these swaths is actually working. First time for everything, I suppose. Literally going to be done in no time at all. Crikey. Nicely, 85,000 litres so far. I don't think... Well, I was getting, when I was just cutting the alfalfa, I was getting about 240,000 litres, I think, off this field. I was getting like just over a full forage wagon, basically, which turned into a good amount of silage. So, but it isn't fertilised, at least. Pick up. Because I did neglect to fertilise this previously. We were too busy. So it's not at its maximum yield, so I'm not expecting to get as much off as I did when we did silage. But if I could get anywhere close to that amount, I'd be very happy. Just see, certainly at the moment it's looking like we might get maybe about 180, something like that, ish thousand. Who knows? I have been very wrong on numerous occasions with my guesswork. Back over this and scoop up that grass hay as well. That can still be used. Just can't be picked up with the same forage wagon. There. actually be fairly close with 180,000. That wouldn't be too bad considering I didn't fertilise. Or lime. I need to do that to both to this field. Before moving on, fertilising and liming. What? We might actually get even more. We are going to get more. Yeah, that's 180 now. Colour me impressed. Good. The question though is, are we going to get more than a full forage wagon? That would be nice. Be nice. Is there enough? I think there actually is. There actually is, especially when you can combine it with the grass as well. You're going to have to pick up later. Definitely going to have more than one forage wagon. Yeah, there we go. In fact, 200,000. Nice. Right. We'll drop that silo here. That should give us alfalfa hay. There it is. Nice. In fact, you know what we could do? We could do one field as silage, one of the fields as silage, one of the fields as hay. So we don't have to do both of them technically as we don't have to do both of them as hay. We'd probably have enough with just the one field. It seems as though we've got some silage already. Oh, you stupid thing. To lower the pickup. See? See? This is what happens. This is what happens, guys. Just do the brain sometimes. An insult in there somewhere. Up, then we'll just grab the grass as well. We'll throw that in the silo, and then I think for today we'll probably call that as quits. What I'll do is I will like I said, guys, I'll probably put a couple of years on the farm, so I will I'll do a couple of harvests. I'll break up a little bit of money, that kind of thing, just to you know, give us some more to play with, so that when we come back to this farm later on, we'll have a little bit more spare cash. I still think there's plenty to do on this farm. I don't want to end this series too prematurely, you know? go. Right, let's get this hay picked up. It's not going to be an awful lot of it, but every little bit is helpful. Ooh, wait, what just happened there? Oh, did I run over a patch of... I did. I ran over a patch of alfalfa, and it got rid of the hay that I just picked up. Okay, well at least it didn't do that when it was the other way round. That would have been somewhat annoying. So we've got to be careful then in that case. Know if it's worth it now. I think we just got rid of most of our hay there. That's annoying. Up here, there's a little bit. A row of... No, that's just the cut grass. 1,000 litres of hay. Ah, it's something, I guess. We actually did have more than that, but we lost it. Annoying. Oh well. Put this in here, and there we are. So that's alfalfa hay. All sorted. So, right guys, like I said, I've got some work to do on the farm. We will be back in a couple of weeks. We'll probably take the next 2 weeks just to focus on SnowRunner a little bit, explore the new expansion, because it is going to be a big one. It's a 4-map expansion, so unlike the previous phases that we've been doing, it'll probably take a wee bit longer to complete. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how long that takes. And then of course we have expeditions. So we'll do a couple of weeks of SnowRunner, I think, and then we'll switch to doing SnowRunner and maybe a little bit of Farming Sim. Maybe I'll do a bit of Pal World. SnowRunner. That could be interesting. Yeah, we'll see how we feel at the time, and then when expeditions come out, we'll focus on that for a couple of weeks, and then we will decide what we're going to do. Because at that point, I will have a lot of games that I want to be playing. Yeah, so we'll see where the wind takes us. But thank you very much for joining me today, guys. Tried out a few new things there, so that's all good. And remember, next week, it's a Wednesday stream, not a Thursday stream, because SnowRunner comes out on the Wednesday. So that'll be the 30... No, wait, what am I talking? What is it? 31st? 29th? 30... Yeah, 31st. 31st of January will be the next stream. Same time as it usually is during the week, 6 PM. And we'll be diving into SnowRunner. So, hope you'll join me for that. It's going to be good. Very good. And I'm going to go and enjoy some Lego building with Natalie. So, until next time, guys, thank you very much for joining me. And as always, take care, stay safe. I'll catch you later. Bye for now, everyone.